Hey, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. I am Gamion. I will be your game developer for this stream. Our co-host Mega Kitty, I'm afraid, is out right now, but she'll be probably back in later this evening. So hopefully she'll grace us with her presence. But for now, we're going to keep the cat tree cam on and see if she shows up. So anyway, I've been working on a online multiplayer soccer brawler for the past 3.5 years in my free time. I actually work as a full-time game developer working elsewhere, but my indie hobby never quite melted away on me. I just wanted to keep making my own games, even when I'm making other people's games too. So tonight I'm going to show off my game, Field of Heroes, which I hope to have out early next year. We have 8 out of 10 fields modeled already, but they all need a bit of work, as well as all 9 heroes are in and working and are going through polish as well. So this evening I'm going to focus a bit on playtest feedback. We had a lot of stuff happening over the past week or so, but I'm going to begin just by tidying up a new update to one of the fields in the game. Once that's done, I'm going to shift back to my list of my roadmap and list of things I got going on, share with everyone as people come in throughout the stream, and work on playtest feedback at that point. So I'm going to begin by working on, this is the Unknown Ruins field. This is the latest rendition from my artist, effective this morning. So they did a bit of cleanup on the field lines here, added some dirt there near the stones, added some good borders here. So what I'm going to do is do a little bit of cleanup from the art that they implemented, make sure that I can play a match in it, and then I'll move on to the other tasks. So first here, at the moment, if I try to play a game, it won't work out well because the collisions are not set up correctly. So here, my guy's floating in midair because of the collisions not being set up right. So I'm going to do that first. So you can't really see them, but there are colliding boxes all over the place, and I want to get rid of the ones that don't belong because they're causing the heroes to float in midair where they can't run or be controlled at all. So work on that first. I think this is one of those such objects. Let's look at the collision on it. Yes, this should not have any collision on it at all. So that's one. Almost forgot. Let's go ahead and fire up our stream avatars, and we'll get some of our viewers on the overlay and have a little fun. There we go. And while that's coming up, I'm going to go ahead and try to find another, let's see, rope physics asset. Where is that? Oh, physics actor. Most people aren't going to see it. Let's get rid of that collision. And you too. In fact, let's go ahead and what other collisions do we not need here? So there's this rebuild folder, that's new, I think. Let's go ahead and get rid of that. Where are the bushes at? So that doesn't really need a collision. What? Oh, I couldn't even see it. I'm going to guess that most of these don't need collisions at all. Probably not this either. can't overwrite it. That's strange. Alright. Plan B. We're going to make this old. Make this new. There. Yeah, go AFK for just for 1 second. Hang on. All right. Okay, let's see what other collisions we could have around here. Oh, the pine trees, that's right. I think a lot of these need to be fixed. Okay, let's see if that got us farther. Nope, still not working yet. Okay, I think that fixed it. Let's try playing a match real quick. Oh wait, there's some blocking here. Grass. Okay, that's good. Flowers. Okay, let me double check that there's no collision there. Yeah, there was. And here too. Shadows seem a bit deep too. How about we tone those down a bit? Yeah, look at that. That's pretty dark. So let's get those shadows lightened up a bit. Yeah, there we go. That's better. Still may be a bit dark. Okay, let's run with that. I'm going to restart and see how we're looking. Alright, let's see if this works. I don't have to pay attention to chat. I don't have a redeem for it. Oh, that lagginess. Oh, come on. Oh, missed that goal. Whoa. Oh, nice wall. Oh, man. This is great. Alright, well, I'm satisfied this field is working now. And so what I'm going to do is get that committed to source controls forthwith and move on to the next thing. Okay, and so yeah, we're going to keep the old version of the field just in case we ever need it again for the next few weeks. I can go back to it. This looks all good. Updated, unknown ruins with map changes, with art changes, and correct collisions. Alright, so that is ready to be play tested. Only that field, though. And so while I'm here, I want to go ahead and give a shout out to some other streamers who might also be watching, Hypnotic Games and Just Cavino. And on my stream, when we do a shout out, we give them the red carpet treatment with their own, playing one of their own clips. even though it may not be the most flattering form. Let's see if I spelled that right. And let's see what happens in here. Oh, I think I have to turn on a desktop audio for this to work too. And another shout out goes to Just Cavino. And I think that I can do these back to back. So, or I should say, decibel audio is a bit low. Gotcha. Let me fix that. Up a few decibels here. I'll turn it back down when I'm playing the game, playing a match here. Let's see how this does. Oops, wrong channel. Gotta be careful when you're watching another stream while you're streaming yourself. But it's all in good fun. So here we go.
Yes, North Pole, you are always right. I agree with you.
That was awesome. So, now we've got our shoutouts done. I'm going to go ahead and bring us up to speed on what's been going on this past very, very busy week. Possibly one of the busiest. Much better than the sound, thanks. One of the busiest weeks probably for the game's development. So we had 2 major play tests. One of them was about 9 players on a professional service called GameTester.gg, and I streamed some of that my last stream, going through the feedback. The other one was another play test with me and 2 of my full-time game developer co-workers. So what I've done was I compiled all the feedback from both play tests and prioritize the tasks in kind of these groups, but the top group being communication. So what that means is the main complaint, I should say the outstanding complaint in my mind, was the inability to communicate to other players on the same team what you need from them and them helping you. For instance, there was no ping wheel. There's no, not like Warcraft 3 where you could ping your players or Heroes of the Storm. You ping your teammates saying, hey, I need help, or regroup here, or defend the goal. There's nothing like that. So I want to work on the ping wheel before the next play test and get it in a basic 1.0 usable state. Additionally, aiming. This is another thing that came up a couple times, which is that you have abilities, but you're not able to aim them to where you want to use them. For instance, if you are the rogue orc and you want to spawn a turret, normally what would happen is you aim with this cursor and press the shift key and then you're good to go. But you don't really know where you can and can't aim, and you're not really sure, if you've never used it before, what's going to happen. So now, if you hold down the shift key as soon as it finishes the shaders, now you can kind of see a preview of where it's going to drop over the cursor. And if it's not correct, then it will show in this gray color and it will not work. But if you aim it like this and then just drop it, and voila. And there you go. Spike Trap is another of the her abilities. Same thing. Figure out where you want to put the spikes, and you either can or can't put them down. You can put them down. So, and the thing is, because I've been doing it the old way, where it's just one click for like 3 years, I'm still getting used to this. Just Cavino, I think you should highlight green even though it can be placed. Seeing the red, you think can't place it. Good point. The character is red, so I've just assumed. So I think I can do that right now, actually. Let's go to see. Hey, Dr. Dark, welcome. So let me go to that player aim. That'd be under GA. Dodger Spear Turret player. So let's make that green. Ability tick. Date material. So we were getting the team color previously. Oh, it's still getting the team color. Okay. So this is all embedded in the get team ID. Alright, so we are going to need to manually update that mesh. So what we'll do is set value and then set. We're going to need to set color. This is machine interface. Okay, set. Actually, let me hide this. Move this back, and then we'll do set vector parameter. Or is it color? Float, object. I thought there was a integer, float, boolean. Where's vector? As material interface. Yeah, instant base color. Vec4, yeah, effectively it is, but I'm puzzled as to why it's not showing up here. So this is a material, so yeah, material interface. Boolean float, integer, object, string. I wonder. What is this for? Kismet material library? Yeah, this. Material instance dynamic. Is this? Oh! I didn't. That's not the instance. Okay, I know what happened. I was trying to do it to the master material, not the instance. So what I'll need to do is set valid view mesh material. So when I assign this material at the get-go, we want to get, let's see, set mobility. Now for this we want set material. So after preview, that would be static mesh actor. Set material. Create material instance. And this is what we want to do first. And I don't need to specify source material because it's already assigned the... Actually, no, we do need to assign it. So it's valid material. So we'll need to make it off based on that. And then we'll preserve it. Make this a transient. Transient means that it will not get saved. Its value is not going to get saved when I to the blueprint in my assets, because it's going to change at runtime, and it's going to be nothing before runtime. So we set that. Now we update the material. Spawn actor material. Now what we do is get the spawn actor material, set the vector parameter. The question is, which parameter was it? I'm trying to remember. I think it was, because these are textures. I'm gonna have to look at the implementation to remember. So that was... Yeah, update mesh appearance for team. Oh, yes. Hero Light and Hero Dark, I think, were the materials in question. Hero Dark, Hero Light. Okay, I'm just guessing here, but I think I'm right. Gonna try this dark green. It's not even really the hue of green that I want, but we're just gonna test it. Okay, let's see how this looks. That ain't right. First I want to make sure that we're using the correct material. Make sure this gets done too. Here. And here. Oh, no, that's wrong. This should be the instanced material here. Oops. And there we go, there's the green. Let's look at the invalid again. But you wanted that red. So what if... Well, we're gonna clean that green up in a minute, but what if we just leave that material in place when we activate the ability? And then let's see, so spline actor preview. And then we'll simply get rid of this. Move it over here. Then we're going to do the red colors down here. Let's keep that old. And just copy and paste. Use red. Okay, so now we have our Christmas colors. So there's the red saying you can't place it, and then the green that means you can. Okay. Very intuitive now. Yep. Yeah, I think so. Now this is kind of a weird thing where restarting the Unreal Editor will fix that weird color thing when it's spawned. Yeah, it's just acting all strange right now. In fact, matter of fact, I'm going to restart and see if that has an effect on the red and the greens. I'm kind of want to make them a little darker. Maybe I'll go on the field and try it. While I wait for it to come up, so we got, yeah, ability aiming, which I've just looked at, ping wheel, ball visibility. I lost track of the ball often during the play test when I was engaged in them, and a few other players kind of mentioned the same thing. So I want to increase the visibility of the ball on screen and off screen. I want to be no mistake where it is. I even got a bit of advice to do like how Rocket League lets you stamp the camera to where the ball is with a hotkey. I'm thinking about that. I think it'd be a good idea. All right, let's see how these colors still look now. Hey, look at that. It's not even changing color. See, there's the red. Yeah, and there's the green, but you can't even see the green because of the... Alright, so we'll need another material for that. Let's use... We don't want to use the original material because it's not showing up. We want to use something like the invalid material, but maybe that's the one we should use. What if we did use it? I don't think it does colors, though. No, it's just invalid. Okay. Now we're going to make a new one. We're just going to call it player aim. And we're going to just have a vector parameter. Color. And we're going to do opacity as well. Well, maybe not. Let's do color. And we won't do emissive or anything like that for now. Now let's go back to player aim. And we're going to set this just color. There's only one color. We could do emissive separately. I'm tempted to do that. But let's see how it looks with just color. Okay, that's pretty dark. Let's lighten that up. In fact, matter of fact, let's use the light color in the first place. So we're going to switch these two up. I was thinking about using the dark color for emissive. Move these over to the right. Okay, that looks slightly... that's maybe tiny bit darker than it was before. But, yeah, so now we got the green and the red. So let's see how it looks on the field. I'm going to turn off cooldowns. Okay. Oh, I still can't, I'm still waiting for the cooldowns to, cool. Interesting. So I think during the, making the ability support aiming, I think I broke that. But anyway, it's only another few seconds. Alright, here we go. I can hardly see it. Red comes out pretty decently enough. And how about we turn off that desktop audio, shall we? Alright, so yeah, the green doesn't show too well. I wonder how it would look with an emissive color. Maybe if I make that just a little darker... No, I'm going to do emissive. So what I'll do is go to player aim, make a new vector parameter, you know, I guess you could make the case that it should be all emissive because it's aiming, but I want to see how it looks. Outline. Possible. The spikes have kind of a weird outline. I wonder how it would look. Let's wait for that again. You know, oh, that what you just saw, those tidal wave things. I'm gonna find a new VF shader for that. I don't like how it looks. Oh no, I have cooldowns turned off, so the enemy's going crazy with them. All right, I'm gonna turn them back on. All right, enough of that. All right, and here we go. All right, so it sticks out a little more. By the way, there's no way to cancel it unless I kick. Yeah, there you go, or something else. Yeah, I see that spike trap. You can't fool me. Well, it's better than what we had. Yeah, I might just settle for that. For now. We'll say, let's see, valid. Now we just have player aim. say use old implementation. We'll use this material for invalid. And I'm going to have this this comment color is going to be black, which means it's just simply disabled. And then we'll say we don't even need this. It's just old implementation. Oh, wait a minute. Set material. Yeah, we need it like this. Okay, so we're going to keep that in, keep it here. So I do want to go back. I would like to add an outline to it. It's something seems unpolished about it to me, which is why I'm going to go back and look at it later. But I also want to do this with the spike trap, so we got to do that. So same thing. We're going to go update preview material. Oh, we got to make the preview material first. So let's go to activate. This is where we create it. Now I am keeping these separate on purpose. I could use inheritance or something, another mechanism to not have to duplicate this code here. However, I'm not doing that for now because I want each ability to have its own 100% logic for now until I'm fully decided on how it's going to look in the end. Spawn extra material. Valid. Actually, no, we're just going to do preview mesh material. That makes more sense. We're going to change this back to spear turret. Transparent. I'm just going to call it preview mesh material. And that's player aim, and then change that to here. So now we got to copy and paste that node. Oh, spawn actor material. Okay, so we got everything now. And where did I do that? Oh, just before updating the preview material. So we'll go here. This. This is almost beat for beat. I can just copy this whole thing. Including the, exit comments. Here we go. Including those comments. Now let's make sure that the turret still works. Okay. Now let's do the spike trap. Okay. Can't do much about that bottom of the spike trap. I'll get to it later though. There. Okay, so we got those two in. Now let me save my changes here. As we continue, we'll say Dodger ability previews. now show in green when valid and red when invalid placement. Okay, so I wanted to work on Ellis's next, and this is tricky because Ellis has magic abilities, so they're not static meshes. So while we wait for that to come back up, so another thing that started doing is a social media kickoff of wish list marketing. So right now, I made a bunch of clips of the game, just like YouTube Shorts, but even a little bit shorter. Let's show you one or two of them real quick. So this isn't the best one, but let's give you an example. So this is a short that I posted on social media, including X, TikTok, and Instagram, and I think a few other places. And it's embedded in the message, provided that the size will fit. And so now my X account. So let's see if I can wonder how I can show this on my feed. Yeah, so anyway, I post them. So actually the marketing team and I both make our own posts. Marketing team makes regular posts at certain times of day where they think that engagement is going to be good. And I make posts in response to other threads. For instance, if you're on X and I'll just put this up here for a sec. And so we got hashtags based on things that are of interest. That looks kind of fun. So let's see, what's Monday? There's something Mondays. Maybe Feedback Monday, Playtest Monday. Like every day has a different event, every day of the week. And you try and piggyback on that. So not seeing it now. It must be kind of too late in the day for that. But yeah, but I'll tell you, some of them is Wishlist Wednesday. I think was a big one. So hashtag Wishlist Wednesday. People would start threads saying, "Hey, who all needs their game wishlisted? Go ahead and show me your game." And then you reply to their thread, and the thread gets about maybe 2,000, 3,000 views, and maybe about a couple dozen replies. And then you put that little miniature video in your post, get people's attention, and you kind of tell you about your game, put your Steam store page on, do it with brevity, and then people may go and wishlist your game. Again, may. I don't know what the engagement rate is. I just know that not posting results in an engagement rate of 0. So yeah, you got to kind of be active on that. X is pretty good. Reddit's pretty good too. Reddit does get a lot of views. Those two I would probably put the focus on. I haven't personally posted much on Reddit, just things here and there. I haven't looked that much into it yet. So anyway, so yeah, that is actually ongoing until the summer sale starts for Steam, and then we're going to put a pause on it because we don't want to compete with summer sale traffic. Because then you have people, influencers trying to show players actual released or demoable games, and I don't want to try to get a presence in that, even though I don't have a game released yet, not even in early access. So in due time, but not now. I'm still busy trying to get all the feedback for my playtest in. So let's go to Ellis here. And as the socials continue, I'm going to kind of try to share the general how that went once we've done more, probably after the Steam Summer Sale. This to kind of give you an idea of how to teach other game developers kind of how they can take advantage of X, Reddit, and other socials. So I'm still have a lot to learn though. All right, so let's show Ellis's power. So he's got a tornado. How do we model something like that? So I'll do it here as in red. Also keeping in mind that this is a burst action. This is a temporary tornado. How do we do something like this while the cursor, while the shift key is held down the whole time? So let's look at what I had done so far. Let's see, Spiteful Wind, player. Okay, I haven't done anything yet. So let's look at Dodger. What do we do for them? Unactivated ability is where all the party begins. So what we want to do is spawn a particle system, a Niagara actor. So let's do that. And then let's see if we can see Niagara preview system. Is there a Niagara actor for that? Oh yeah, that's great. Make that transient because it's temporary. Put it in the data category because it's temporary. Alright, and then activate ability. We're going to make that a function. And what do we do here? We began with, oh yeah, we need a preview system. Okay, so we have to preview tornado. So really this should be instance preview system. And this should just be the preview system. Returns a Niagara component. Oh, I thought return an actor. It's probably an actor, it's just hidden. We'll use preview system. And then what we'll do is we will unspawn it at the proper time on ability ending. That should make it disappear instantly. So let's see what happens. Whoa. Oh, I'm not moving it. Well, that's neat. Okay. Now we need to move that system. Ability tick. So, preview system is valid. Wait, what do we do here? Yes, that's right. Get preview transform. I'll have to write that in here. This is a private utility function. Rotation speed. We don't really need a special rotation. Scale is 1. Okay, that should a little bit more, and then we'll make it move with us. So we'll say, oh, instance preview system. Make sure we do that for ending too. Yep. Hey, Swashbuckling Fox, thank you, and have a good, terrific lurk, and hope to see you stream later this evening. Swashbuckling Fox, you rock, dude, thanks. I'm trying. It's been such a crazy week and a half. All right, let's see how this looks. Oh, okay, so we're getting there. Whoa. That's a preview. So we gotta scale that down, obviously. Now, particle systems can have a spiteful and summon. Oh, was that it? Is that what I called it? Oh, it should be under settings, by the way. Okay, spiteful and preview. Here we go. Typically they have a scale parameter. Let's look for... Oh, there isn't one. Ew. Usually, Marketplace, which is where I got this from, assets have a scale parameter that properly scales the system down. We're going to have to do a transform, I'm afraid. So we're going to do set world transform. And we're going to just use a world scale. So let's scale it by 75%. Okay, that's better. Now let's size up to the real thing. Oh, actually it's a little smaller. Well, I still think it's a good proportion, I think. Now let's make it 80%. 85%. Oh, if something else too. I want to... So you see how it's kind of an hourglass shape, which we don't really want. I want to move that down a bit. I want to hide it into the ground a little bit. So we're going to take this and add... I'm going to say -50, which is probably too much. Yeah, that's better. So maybe, actually it's not enough. Let's do 60, 70, 65. Okay. I think that looks better. But now we need to color it, and we don't really have a way to do that right now. So we're going to have to figure this out. I want to assess, so every particle system has a number of what are called emitters. Each one serves a different purpose. I want to figure out which emitters serve as the colors. Take away the wind. Take away the dust, take away the ground. That might be colored. Yeah, there's a... wait. Yeah, red, green. Oh yeah, the green's way up there. Okay, let's put these back. Back. We're going to probably have multiple colors to contend with. So we're going to make a new color. And what is the current tornado back color? Fortunately, it's fixed color, so we can work with that easily. Okay, that's a vector, so we're going to key in the values. Alright, and then we're going to change this to color. Okay, so now we have our first configurable color. Let's look at this next one. Smoke. I don't think that's going to have a color. Light probably does. Do do we even need a light? Probably not. Light can be expensive. I don't think I want to, and I don't want a preview to illuminate its neighboring objects. So let's leave that light turned off. Now, what if I take the color? What if I shift it to, let's say, a red? Okay, we missed. So there's another color somewhere we need to address. So if we take out the tornado, dust vortex probably. No? Okay. Alright, let's clear all these out and figure out which one is causing oh, it's still that color. Well, oh, wait a minute. I thought I changed that. What is this color? 150. Well, okay, so another color is influencing it, so let's roll that back. So what else is influencing the color? Maybe this. Looks like it's uniform, though. What if the mesh has it built in? What about the material? Ah, that's it. It is this. Yep, this is the color. Alright, so we need to make a version of this that's grayscale. And I'm going to move this because this is a new material. This is going to go into the plugin. And then how do we make this grayscale? Well, the easy solution to this is to take the calculated color and then desaturate. And now we got black and white. And now we want to colorize that. Oh, grayscale, wait a minute. Okay, so that will let us control the color. And here, we set user parameter. Oh, well, let me set a user parameter. Maybe it's not in public. No, it should be. Okay. So how do I assign the color to this if I can't do a parameter? Param binding. What is that about? User param binding. Create use material interface to bind it. What is this? Material interface. And set it in blueprint. Huh. Curious. Never used that before, so I'm just looking at how this works. I'm wondering if that's overkill for this or not. Trance. Another option is I could make two separate materials. Look at it again. Make new material interface. And what if it's this? Still nothing. Huh. I really don't want to make two different materials. But in the interest of time, I might. We'll try green. Oh, maybe I don't even need that. Let's just, if we're going to do that, let's just bypass these new parameters. And let's just do it here. So let's do a hue change to green. So let's see. Is it -5? I've never seen that before. And here, hue change to green. This doesn't really look that green to me. Are there any other cyans around here? Where's the rest of the cyan coming from? Subcolor. Maybe that's it. Where is subcolor? Oh, didn't even notice. Let's change that hue to green. Oh, that's more like it. I wonder how that's going to look. If we're in preview. So we don't really need this color parameter after all. But it makes it easier to change, so we'll leave it in. But we don't really technically need it. There's a little more blue over here. Where's that blue coming from? Let me take these back out. That's green. It's gonna smoke. Dust vortex, still looking green. Okay, here's where the blue is still coming from. Well, that's where the color's set. Okay. So it's not from there. Must be another color somewhere. That's it. Tornado 1, green. The ground is also green. Probably the same thing as before. Oh, great. Another vortex. Yeah, this would have been a real mess to just have a parameter for. Huh, this looks really similar. Oh, this dust. Wait, I think I still see a little blue there. No. Maybe it's the wind. Let's have a look at the color. Yeah, oh, that's green though. Or cyan though. What about the mesh renderer? It looks like it's black and white. No, I think that's passable. So let's see how that looks. Preview. What was the alt? Oh, I'm waiting for that to compile. Let's call this green. Okay, that was the original. And we're going to make this red. Make a red version of that. Not just the Niagara system, but also the materials. I'll get a purple going on there. Yeah, that's too purple. Let's move that. There we go. And now we'll do it to the other one. Okay, and then this will become red. Trex 3 red. Shift that around a bit. Okay, that's our red one. So now what we do is go to here and we'll make instance preview system settings. Preview system. So we'll see valid preview system and then invalid. And the invalid will be red. And then ability tick. Where's update preview? Okay, so we'll do update preview material. Set after transform. Okay, and then we take So we already know this is valid. Set system. Wait, what's this? Reset system? Okay. I wonder how well it switches between the two. Can't activate, that will be the valid, otherwise it will be an invalid. Can't need that anymore. Also, if anyone is interested in following me on Twitter/X, or you're interested in seeing the posts I've been making and my marketing team's been making for the wishlist marketing campaign, go ahead and visit my account on X and kind of get a feeling for what we're trying to do to get those wish lists. So kind of notice how two things: one, we make posts at different times a day, or at least regularly, and two, notice how we reply to certain threads, like Wishlist Wednesday is a good one. Screenshot Saturday is another good one. Things to watch out for. X and Reddit should give you some decent engagement, I think. And it's toughest when you don't have a following yet, so just keep that in mind and don't get discouraged. All right, let's see how this is turning out. Green is good. Red doesn't work. Well, that sure is interesting. I'm going to have to clip the bottom of that without doing the height adjustment somehow. Wonder how I can do that. Let's undo that height adjustment we're doing. And then go to here. How do we adjust that? Oh, it's the mesh itself. That's... Ooh, we can't do that. Gotta be some other way that we can do that. Actually, it looks better when he's actually assigned to a team. Let me recharge that. I know what's wrong. There needs to be opacity. It needs to be alpha, semi-transparent. So how do we do that? Make it semi-transparent. If not parent, we can't do it with parameters, I don't think. Alright. Oh, depth fade, okay. Well, what if we don't do a depth fade? What if we do half opacity? Alright, what if we do even less opacity than that? So what are the big ones? The tornado. and tornado back. Okay, that and the ground. Those are the three that we need to really apply some alphas to. Or we could just do this. I wonder what that would look like. What do you think of that? I actually kind of like this. Maybe without the dust particles. Yeah, what if it looked like that? You don't have to mess with the other parameters. Yeah. Any kind of messages. Okay. Let me go back. So I took out... Okay, put those three. All right. So really, take out those four. Okay. Okay, so now let's try it again. And green and then red. You know, if the other previews teach the player that green is good and red is cannot use, maybe that's good enough for this iteration. Yeah, I'm going to leave that for now. Because the goal is to have all the abilities be previewable before actually executing them. And I think having them look perfect in their preview form, as in like release perfect, can probably wait a bit because I really need that playtest feedback more than anything. So I think I will leave them this way. Although there was one thing I wanted to do, I wanted to add that dust emitter to the regular tornadoes. So I'm going to save my current changes because they technically work. Created Ellis, Spiteful Wind, preview. Alright, and then this is something I mean to do, which is take this dust, let's see, the dust emitter. I kind of like both dust, this one and dust vortex. Oh, dust and smoke. These two, 1 and 2, into the actual emitter. So I'm going to go to his actual emitter. Oh no, they're different kinds of particle systems, I bet. Oh no, that's the old kind. Where's the new one? So that's blue. Actually, is there a... I don't remember seeing the dirt explosion. Oh yeah, there it is. Needs more of that. So we're going to take... What was it? Tornado back. No, we're going to take these two. Smoke and dust. And put them in here. Oh, there, that's cool. And smoke. They need to last a little longer, though. So lifetime ought to be at least 3 seconds, up to 3 seconds. Oh, not for that. Uh-oh. Back up. Okay. How do I make this keep spawning after a few seconds? Is there a burst? No. it's this. I think that's it. Now we're going to do the same to the other one. I'm going to say self. What do I have here? Wants 3.25. I'll make the particles a little smaller on the dust on that part though. Maybe 150 is a bit much. Let's do 100. Okay, let's see how that plays out. Looks a little better. I'm going to keep that change. I'm going to copy these two and put them in the other one as well. Oh, but got to do something else first. This exists in the core content. Therefore, this needs to exist in core content as well. Oh, but it is in core content, so... Oh, KY water. I'm going to move these into the main project. And this one too. Alright, let me copy these into the other emitter. And then one more for the neutral version for testing purposes. Wait, really? I'm gonna restart, see if we can get rid of those warnings. And save. Here we go. That needs to move. Alright, I've got to restart again. I think that'll fix it. Okay, that fixed it. So now we'll say added dust emitters to Ellis Spiteful Wind. Now, something else I want to do while I'm still streaming, I'm going to switch up here from working on this back to another field that my artist worked on. And I want to need to validate this one too. Not this one, the high bridge. that's weird. Where's that grass coming from? Wait a minute. Is this the right one? Gonna restart. Make sure I got the right map. Yep, L High Bridge. Yeah, that's the weirdest thing. There should be a stone tile here. Wait a minute. I think I might know. What if I turn on virtual textures? While I do that, it's gonna probably recompile all the materials, unfortunately. I want to look at something else real quick. Material update. Oh, maybe that's not it. Let me roll that back. Or on the other... Actually, no, I'll deal with that off stream. So let me go back to working on previews. Not because I got to do the magic wall next. That one should be easier, I think, than the tornado. And as much as I hate to say it, that might be the last one I work on tonight. I had a full day of work, full time, and for some reason I'm starting to feel the tired set in, even though I'm otherwise feeling pretty good. And I just don't want to quit the stream early tonight, because this is the first one that I've announced on X in a while, so there may still be visitors coming in and out. So let's see if we can get at least this next ability preview working. So let's go back to Ellis, and maybe we'll play a match or two. Magic wall, that's the one. So to do that, we gotta make a new gameplay ability. Player aim and activate. Player. Cooldown magic wall. Magic wall. That's the old one. Where's the current one? Oh, it's VFX. Darn. Huh. Can't get a break tonight. Alright, let's clean all this up. On top of that, those are old school particle systems. I gotta check something real quick. Template. Should be over here. Okay. Oof. Well, first things first, we stop doing that. Okay, that's a start. Is that emitting a light? Oh wow, that's without emitting the light. Ah, what happened to him? Do that again. I'm gonna restart. That's better. So the first thing you want to do is get it so when he's previewing, it doesn't animate like that. I just want it to be the solid mesh. Matter of fact, okay, all individual spikes it looks like. So let's make a new one called preview. For now, this will be our experimental one. And we're going to apply it to this. So the question is, how do we make this not pop up and down like that? Okay, so do we need flying rock? Probably don't. Yeah, that will be fine. We just need the spikes. Maybe it's a size over life? Ah, that's probably it. What if we set these all to 1? Oh wait, no, that's the time. It's the out val that we want to set. Wait, what if we just not do this? Oh. Alright, we kind of hit... Wait a minute. That was 1.45. If we just not do that... Where's the third one? Oh, okay. And the rocks are still growing too. Yeah, that's the burst we want. What if we had no lifetime? Same with the rocks. Okay, where's the third one? Okay, so let's look at some random distribution, it looks like. May have to set those manually. It might just be easier to have a static mesh after all. Because this is really all this particle system is. You have 3 meshes. Yeah, and use that color. Yeah, that would be easier. Alright, so let's clean some of this up here. And looking at the clock, I don't think I want to be working on this too much later. I think I know what I want to do, but maybe this is a good breaking point for that. And I want to switch it up to maybe playing a few rounds. So let me close this. Latest build running. Get some desktop audio running. And show you the latest build that I did the playtest with. Okay, let me make sure that's coming in good. Oh, it's not coming in at all. There we go. All right, let's go with that. And then we're just going to do quick practice, custom play. Unknown ruins, yes. Nice. What is that? Oh, yeah. Couldn't stop me in time. So who can play that game? Whoa. Tripped over a log. I gotta work on the goalkeepers. They really need to do a better job. Alright, I'm gonna switch it up. Let's do brawler. I don't know how that happened. Whoa. That didn't look too good. Thank you. No, you don't. Oh. Nice try. Oof. Oh, nice. Oops. That felt good. Where are you going? Oof. Yeah, I need to make the kicks weaker too. Ball goes too far across the field with one kick. I had it with you. Oh. Yes, just in time. That was pretty good. Yeah, it does reveal some of the issues that do need to be fixed, though. So then, I think that was pretty good. And I think I'm gonna rate us off because I'm starting to lose some steam here. Got another work day tomorrow to do, and got some more stuff to do to wrap the night up. And I'm gonna rate us off. See, I haven't rated us off to Fitness Fine in a while. Let's go do that. Let's go say hi to him. So here we go. So thanks everyone for showing up. And I look forward to the next stream. It might be streaming more often during the week. Haven't decided yet, but certainly next Monday. If not, maybe again this week, maybe Wednesday or Friday. So until then, I will catch you later.